How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to another video on the channel, and we finally have some openings on YouTube of the new structure deck, Legend of the Crystal Beast, the new Crystal Beast support structure deck, and this is going to be really awesome. We're watching rev cards opening on YouTube just to see like the polls that were actually confirmed, and I think this is like a cool step that Konami is taking in really making a lot of really important hand traps and staples readily available, and finally like some holographic tokens as well, not just in tournaments packs. And I think this is a really cool part out of Konami. You can see like the whole booklet that explains like the combos, how you actually played the deck. And before we jump right in, make sure to leave a thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new here, and of course drop by Rev's Cards channel to see the full video on his channel and make sure to show your support. We're just putting it here just like as an atmospheric video in the background. And the first thing, probably the least notable ones, there's obviously all the Rainbow Crystal Beast support is in the deck. You have the Overdrive Dragon, you have all the new support for the archetype, and of course we're going to have the Brothers of Legend set coming up at the end of the year, which is going to bring a lot more support to this archetype as well. I think nobody really expects that this will actually be competitive, but I think it's really cool. A lot of the recent structure decks have been really great, I think, as like a mid-tier, and of course you had Alba's Strike, which was meta defining, and I think the most important part is finally getting a lot of really cool reprints. So the first one is going to be obviously Hamon, right? Not very surprising. Pretty obvious that this card is going to be in the set because of the fact that it has to tribute all those continuous spells and traps on the field in order to summon itself. But I think the big one here, and this sort of goes in the same week or like couple weeks window of the tins releasing, and it's Dimension Shifter. And Dimension Shifter has been printed first in the 2019 tins, and in September of 2022 it gets its first two reprints. One is an ultra rare in the tins, of course, 3 years after it's originally printed. It's kind of nuts thinking about that this way. And also getting a reprint as a common in the Crystal Beast structure deck. I think again this is a really important staple to put into a structure deck. I think this is just like making this card extra accessible, and also of course as you can see on the screen you have Contact C and Ash Blossom, which just got a reprint in the tins as well. So like doubling down on Ash Blossom reprints, making this card extra accessible, and hopefully they continue doing this with like the big hand traps. We saw this in Cyber Strike, we saw this in Alba Strike, and again we're getting Ghost Bell as a common here as well, which I think super important. Really good to bring that like availability to the players. You know, you get 3 of these for like $30 or even less sometimes when you get like a good deal, and you can get like 3 Ash Blossom, 3 Bell, 3 Shifter, 3 Contact C. It's really good. Other notable reprints here are going to be Foolish Burial Goods, which I think, again, really important reprint, really good card that really also ties into the deck. And Cosmic Cyclone, you know, you can never have too many Cosmic Cyclones. This is, I think it's taking a little bit over Twin Twisters at this point, so I think it's a really important reprint to have. And yeah, again, just making things accessible. I think this is like a pretty staple heavy structure deck, and especially considering Ash and Ghost Bell, which are probably always going to be relevant at some point to the metagame. We also have Metaverse, which again, you know, really important staple to have. And then we have the tokens, and we finally also get like super tokens in here, which are really nice, that Jesse Anderson's one for the deck. So we've had a spoiler back before with like a Spanish poster spoilering Ash Blossom being in the structure deck in Dimension Shifter, and again they are here. They actually imported this deck, I think, almost to the fullest from the OCG, and it's really good to see that. We have like September is going to be a crazy month when you have 2 Dimension Shifter reprints, 2 Ghost Bill reprints, and 2 Ash Blossom reprints. Let me know down in the comment, are you planning to pick up this structure deck? I am. We're going to have an opening of the structure deck on the channel as well. Make sure to leave a thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new as always, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.